Glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Lobos will put toe to leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Air Force's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. Turns it on in midfield. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the corner. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Calls his own number. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. They'll run the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Johnson looking to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They look pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical 3rd down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And it's no good. He missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. So the New Mexico Lobos offense will try to get something started with their 1st possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Under fire. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to sneak it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back has it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Lobos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Blair. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to get outside. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Knox. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. Turning it on! Spins away from 1. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Picks up the first down. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
If I'm a DC, I'm throwing my I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50+ and make it look that easy. You stop it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And the Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Blair. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking for a gap. It's McKinney.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Handoff from the gun. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Lobos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Lobos want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Complete in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance. Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. He'll keep it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Quarterback keeper. Got a little space. Man, he was going to get his jaw jacked. He got down just in time. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Falcons are flying down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Here comes the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. On the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Johnson wants to throw it. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Lobos line up to punt it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now the pitch. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and an art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. The give to the big fullback. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll go to the fullback. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Air Force!
Yeah, and you failed on 1st and 2nd, but on 3rd down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
This one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And the Lobos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the offense on second down. The lone back's got it. Spins away from the defense. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's McKinney. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking.
Second down.
Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. On the option. There he goes. Got enough for the first. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. To the ground with the back.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The Falcons in the hurry up. Johnson looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Carson. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? The give to the back. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Air Force.
The option look. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ballgame. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Extra point.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Blair. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
Pass interference. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Lobos headed quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Lobos will punt this one away. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Sends it back in motion. Give to the running back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Run it with the fullback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. The kick is on its way. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Grab behind the line. It's Buckley. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The give on the option. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gonna run it. It's McKinney. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got a man, it's Johnson. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. They boot it away on 4th down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Motion from the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got it in the middle, it's Latham. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Coming up, 4th down.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets rid of it. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense as he's knocked down immediately. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Lobos decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Sticks it in his belly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Gain
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Here's a heat. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Johnson looking to throw. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Fullback's got it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Give to the big fullback. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now on the option. The pitch. At midfield, he's got room. Breaks into the open. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Using his feet. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Touchdown, Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
At the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the Lobos will punt it away on fourth down.
Number 35 in punt formation to kick it away.
No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. On the option. Runs through a tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They'll run the option. Running to Green. There he goes. Touchdown Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
45, New Mexico team.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Slings it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Buckley. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Lobos moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
On the play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And the Lobos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. fire. That's caught. It's Blair. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
Leaves it with the running back. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle, it's McKinney. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. It's 1st down from back at their own 24-yard line.
Timeout, New Mexico.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Buckley. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Timeout.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Thomas. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Here comes the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out, and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.